Hey y'all, this is All of Destiny. So in my last video, I updated you all on my wash day routine for my relaxed hair, and now I want to show you all how I roller set my hair as a way of styling it and also avoiding the use of direct heat. So immediately following the wash day routine video, I pretty much am just continuing that process with this roller set. So now I'm going to take some leave-in conditioner and apply that to my hair, and then I proceed to just comb my hair out, do a quick ponytail check of some kind of unofficial update. And now I'm going to just section my hair off for the roller set. I've been kind of doing roller sets for years now, so as far as sectioning my hair off, I can kind of just eyeball it and know where to part my hair. But if you're unsure, you could definitely hold a roller up to the middle section of your hair and then just part back following the length of the roller. And I'm using a lot of body setting lotion because a lot of body gives you a lot of body, and I just love it because it helps to keep my roller set silky and smooth, and it makes my curls last for as long as I would like for them to. So I'm starting from the back section and I'm going to work my way forward. Since I'm rolling these rollers going down towards the floor, I feel like they kind of align and lay and sit better when you just start from the back. But keep in mind, I'm not a professional or anything like that. This is just my preference and my way of doing my roller set for my hair, and it works for me. And also, you can choose to use the clips that come with the rollers, but for more security, I like to go ahead and use roller setting clips instead. I'm going to part off another section, and this routine will pretty much be the same for this entire middle section of my head. So I'm parting off that section. I am not facing the mirror at this point. I'm trying to pretty much get a good angle for you all to see. So yeah, just know that when I'm not recording, my parts are on fleek, okay? So yeah, just going to proceed to roll my hair tightly on the roller, and then I just clip that in place using a roller setting clip. And when I part my hair, I pretty much apply the oil to my scalp. That way when I'm sitting under the dryer, my scalp is not getting dry as my hair is getting dry, or dry from not being wet, if that makes sense. So yeah, I pretty much proceed this process. It's the same thing over and over. And as far as making my way towards the front, I do start using a larger sized roller, and you'll see that I'm applying the lot of body to each individual section as well, just to make sure that I have enough distributed throughout my hair for, you know, the hold of my curls throughout the week. As far as using larger rollers, that really just depends on the look that you're going for and the length of your hair. So for me, I may say, oh, in this section I kind of may want it to either hang longer, or I know that my hair may be longer in this section, and so I'll choose to use a larger roller there. All of that is really just preference. Just depends on the look that you're going for, like I said. But for me, I just use larger rollers in this section, for one, because I have more of those green rollers than the pink ones, and I don't want to really run out of those. So yeah. Now this section is too big, so if you're going to use a larger roller, that will be fine, but for the size of the roller that I'm using, I definitely want to make a smaller section for that roller and that piece of my hair. And as I get towards the front, I do kind of overextend because I want the rollers to sit, you know, neatly in place. And you can see that when you just roll, just kind of like not even caring about the way you're rolling it, it's not tight, and your hair, chances are, it won't be as smooth as it could be. And also, when you place the clips in your hair, you want to make sure that you're positioning that roller as far back as possible so that it's smooth if you're trying to straighten out your roots. And also, it just keeps the roller from kind of like, you know, flopping around and everything. So just kind of pull your hair tight and then position the clip in place to where the roller won't move. Just going to proceed to roll this last roller going back, and then the very front roller, I like to roll that one forward facing my face. I like to roll that one forward towards my face for styling purposes. I just feel like I want it to, you know, hang that way. So depending on the way you know you want your curls to hang, that also determines the way that you'll roll them. So I'm going to apply more lot of body to this next section, doing some kind of unofficial length check. Girl, it's coming, stay tuned. So yeah, I'm going to part that first section down towards my ear. I feel like that's the perfect size for positioning the rollers. We did the middle section going back towards the floor, and then I only placed the front roller going towards my face. For these, we're also going to roll these going up, if that makes sense, because for one, if you're trying to smooth down or flatten your new growth, you're kind of positioning the roller on top of that, and so it'll help it to lay flat. But majority of the reason for why I roll mine going up this way is just because it's easier on my hands to go up than it is to kind of roll it in a downward motion. So, you know, as you're trying to do your roller set, that will make more sense. But yeah, I just like to roll it going up like that because for one, it flattens your new growth if you have any. I'm only about 6 weeks post, so for me it's not too much. And then for two, it's just easier on the hands. And as far as these smaller sections of hair, just grab those pieces as you go up. That way you're not excluding any sections, and everything, you know, gets included in the roller set, so it can be all curly and smooth and just, you know, good to go, girl. Also, if you have a problem with getting your ends to be smooth on your rollers, they do have what's called end papers, and end papers is just like, it's like this tissue paper kind of material that you put on your hair, and then, or you can put it on the roller, and then it'll just help to keep your hair smooth on the roller. I have those, but I don't really use them because I just can get my hair smooth on the roller since I've been doing it for so long. And plus I have relaxed hair, so I don't really have a problem with getting my ends smooth. So for example, if you're natural or you're transitioning or just for whatever reason you can't get your ends to be smooth, I would suggest making sure that your hair is wet. That will help you to get it to, you know, stick and lay onto the roller. And for two, if you just can't do it, then just get you some end papers and you should be good to go. So for this section, I'm proceeding to just roll all of them up towards the sky, and so I like for the hair and my hands are kind of positioned down towards the floor, and I'm tight on my thumbs as I roll my hair up, and then we'll proceed that same process on the opposite side. So as far as letting your rollers dry, you have so many options. You can choose to air dry. If it's the summertime or it's hot where you live, you can just, you know, chill outside on the porch. You can use a hooded dryer, a bunnet dryer. I do have a hooded dryer, but lately since I got this bunnet style dryer for my birthday, I just like to use that one because it kind of traps all the heat in, and it's just, you know, quicker. It only takes 1 hour, or maybe that's just because of the length of my hair now. So sleeping rollers overnight, that's just a preference. I didn't feel like pin curling my hair, so I just chose to sleep in them overnight, and I'm going to remove them. I didn't have a problem sleeping in them as well. I'm not sure why, but they were not uncomfortable or anything like that. So before you remove your before you remove your rollers, definitely make sure that your hair is dry, because if it's not, then it just defeats the whole purpose of you roller setting your hair. Like, you don't want to take the rollers out if your hair is not dry. And if I find that a section is not dry, I would just re-roll that. Definitely lay and slay your edges because your hairstyle is not complete, as you can see, if your edges are not on fleek. This is pretty much what my hair looks like before I begin to manipulate the curls. I'm going to take a wide tooth comb and a hair pick and just go to town on my hair to kind of separate the parts and pretty much style my hair and fluff it up and all of those good things. I like bigger hair and bigger curls, so yeah, the bigger the hair, it makes them stare. So I pick my hair, I make it really big and pretty to my liking. Definitely style your hair the way that you would like. I know that everyone may not want to wear their curls this way. There's so many different options for wearing your curls. Honestly, for me, roller setting my hair and getting these curls is kind of the foundation to the different styles that I will, you know, put my hair in. Maybe clipping it up or putting it in 2 curly puffs, or not even wearing the curls at all, but just needing to get straighter hair. So I'll just brush all of that out and put it into a bun. You just have different options. It's just up to you to play with your hair and find what you like, you know, what works for you and all of those things. At this point in time right now, my focus is just healthier hair and getting longer hair, which I have had before. If you do have longer hair and you're wondering if you can do roller sets, I will link my roller setting videos from when I had longer hair down below for you all to check those out. And yeah, questions or comments, be sure to leave all of that down below. I definitely wanted to update you all on how I do my roller set, since my other videos are kind of older than now, since it is 2017. As far as maintaining the curls overnight, use a perm rod, flexi rod, soft roller, satin roller, whatever kind of roller you just want to, you know, maintain your curls overnight. And these are just some of the different styles that I do put my curls in. As I said, the roller set is the foundation to styling your hair however you like. If you don't want to wear the curls, definitely brush them out, wear them straight, wear them in a bun. So yeah, questions or comments, be sure to leave all of that down below. Get connected with me on Instagram and Twitter for when I'm not here on YouTube. And yeah, also subscribe if you're not already. And I thank you all so much for watching.